Hi, it's Clarice here, and I just want to make this quick video to say something today, which as adults we go through, but sometimes we forget that children can also experience these. As adults, or as men, or as women, sometimes in our lives we get worried about ourselves. We get worried about how fat, how thin, or how black or how white we are, or whether we've got pimples or whether we've got acne or not. Then we do everything to try to look differently from the way we normally look, just because we are not comfortable with the way we feel at that particular moment. Do you know that children also go through this as well? And there's a poem written by Dorothy Law which says children learn what they live. I'm just going to read about one or two stanzas in this poem before I go into what I just want to narrate today. It says, if children live with criticism, they learn to condemn. If children live with encouragement, they learn confidence. If children live with praise, they learn appreciation. If children live with approval, they learn to like themselves. And so, what I want to say is, a few weeks ago, my 8-year-old came to me and he said to me, he was just from the mirror. So he said to me, I'm no longer handsome like I used to be when I was a little boy. I was like, what do you mean? He said, well, look at my face. I've started having black marks on my face. Those spots on my face, I don't like them. Apparently, he's much fairer in complexion than I am, and he's got freckles. So I asked him, what makes you feel that you're no longer handsome? He said, the black marks or the spots on my face, I don't like them. As a mom, honestly, I didn't know what to say or how to approach this topic. But I felt for him as well, because I've also gone through a period in my life where I was so worried about the spots which I have on my skin, and I had to wear different types of clothes. I have to wear things in a particular way in order to cover them up, and somehow you lose confidence in yourself. Somehow you lose a little bit of your self-esteem because you're not happy with the marks that you have on your body. But how do you approach this when a child, an 8-year-old, is worried about his spots on his face, and to him he thinks he's no longer handsome? So I thought about it for a few minutes. Okay, then what I did was I asked him to come behind me into my back. So he came to my back, asked him to lift up my top, and looked at my back, which he did. I said, okay, put it back down. He did. And I asked, what did you see there? He said he saw black marks. I said, how many of them did you see? He said, lots of them. So I happen to have an acne-prone back. I mean, it's really bad. Like I said, some years ago, I used to feel really bad about it, and I couldn't. You wouldn't spot my back. You wouldn't, because I'll cover with hair, I'll cover with boleros, and I'll wear different types of dresses just to cover that up. So why I asked him to have a look, I wanted him to know, first of all, that he is not the only one, that even his mom has spots on her skin. So I asked him, how do you feel about me having spots? He said, oh, I feel bad because there are so many. So I said to him, at some point in my life, I also felt bad about those spots. But as the years go by, I discovered that those spots, those marks, they don't change who you are. They don't change anything about you. So I said, be yourself. Be who you are, no matter the spots, no matter the black marks that you have on your skin, because it doesn't make you any different from what you are. It makes you having your black marks or your spots on your face makes you a unique person. It makes you as an individual, as my child. It won't change anything whether you have black spots or not. You are still my son, and you are still you. So if anybody looks at your face and says you have spots on your face, tell them that that's what makes you unique. Tell them that that's what makes you stand out. tell them that that's what makes you an individual and you accept yourself the way you are. And so, parents out there, how do you approach this topic? If a child feels uncomfortable about one thing about themselves, how do you approach this topic? Did I do it the right way? But I know after showing him my back and after telling him that it makes him unique, it makes him an individual, it makes him who he is. It doesn't change anything about him. He felt good. And he realized that I no longer feel bad about my acne-prone back. So parents, or anyone, whether you're a parent or you're not, how would you approach such a topic? Let's discuss. It's Clarice. Have a nice day. Bye.